What's up, everybody? We're back today, and we're discussing Negorex.
Something's moving. Something's moving.
Shit. Here we go again.
Negorex. Yes, the streamer who went off on a troller. That's right, a streamer went off on a troller. A person who trolls other people.
What color is your thong today? Respect women. You just absolute infant of a human.
Okay, let's pause. When you get attacked in this manner, your first response shouldn't be you getting offended. Because if you are a Twitch streamer, or if you stream on YouTube or any other service, you are going to get people that are going to troll. And it's not going to always be the most basic of trolls, but you have to realize they are trolling. They want a negative reaction. That's what gets them off. And when you go at it like this, then you are just feeding them what they want, and they will attract other trolls because they'll give this clip to their friends, and then their friends will come in with even more of a troll.
So what did you expect? Did you expect I was gonna be like, Blue? Oh my god, why do you want to find out? Here's my number.
Yes, because a lot of Twitch streamers who are also on OnlyFans or all these other sexual websites, they respond in that manner. So he could have been trolling, or he could be looking for some sexual gratification, and that's another thing you have to be on the lookout for. You have to realize people have agendas in these streams, and they're not always positive, but you have to plan accordingly. When you troll back, you're in a better situation to control your fate and your destination. When you give in to what they want, then you're fucked.
What do you think people are gonna do, my dude? How do you see this going any other way than how it went? You can't take a joke?
And this is what I was talking about. This is the response he wanted. You are doing a disservice when you respond in a negative way. You may not like what he has to say, but you've got to realize when you respond in this way, you are attracting a massive wave of destruction that is going to end in your demise. And it's going to make your life a lot harder than it already is. If you're offended, that's fine. You can be offended. But you need to realize doing it this way is going to cause more problems for you.
What do you think a joke is?
Right there, I'm in complete agreement with her. I think the troll didn't want to commit to his actions, and therefore he just said, it's just a joke. Or he's very young and he doesn't know how to troll. That's also a possibility. It could be a woman. I have no fucking idea. You can't go half-ass on this stuff, because this is where it kind of goes downhill for the troll. When you're being trolled, you're going to have to take control of the situation at some point. And right there, you're taking control back a little bit.
Can you imagine John Mulaney getting up on a stage and pointing at a woman in the audience and going, what color's your thong? And then she goes, excuse me, that's fucked up. And he goes, you can't take a joke.
No, because I don't think John Mulaney is funny. I don't think he has edgy comedy whatsoever. I don't think he's the kind of comedian that would take that route.
Google Mike Birbiglia. I'm joking. He has a really great bit where he talks about how jokes have been ruined by people like yourself who say shitty, misogynistic things, and then when someone calls them out on it, they say, I'm joking.
So here is the clip.
You can't tell jokes at work, basically, because at some point in history, some idiot showed up at work and was like, nice tits, Betsy. And Betsy's like, what? And that guy's like, I'm joking. And the boss is like, oh, no more jokes. Jokes have been ruined by people who aren't good at telling jokes. A joke should never end with, I'm joking, or get her done.
Okay, so based off what he was saying, that is common knowledge. The fact that you have someone quoting someone who is not doing a comedic routine and isn't really hilarious is in itself hilarious. His routine is trash. It's not funny. It's not comical. It's nothing. It's a basic statement. And her point is irrelevant because what he said hardly ever fucking happens. The troll did not want to commit to the joke or the troll job, so therefore he kind of half-assed it. It ended up going somewhat poorly for him. It could have gone better if he was committed to the gimmick. She's just acting like she's a victim. I'm sure she's made jokes like this before. She's made jokes like this to her friends, to people she's been attracted to, and it's been nothing.
Because then people say, oh, we just can't joke around in the workplace anymore. No, the rest of us can still joke. You can't because you were never joking in the first place. You were just being a misogynistic, sexist piece of shit. And then you don't like hearing that because someone's holding a mirror up to you and it makes you uncomfortable because you know
Because it has to be misogynistic. This guy hates women. But when women do the same jokes to men, do the same rules apply then? Because I know you'll say yes, but in reality, you won't really give a shit. Because that's what modern day feminism is. It's all about women getting their power and how men need to stop what they're doing and women not taking a hard look at a situation, realizing not everything has to do with gender. Not everything has to do with race. Not everything has to do with what you think it has to do with. Maybe you need to look outside the box a little bit and maybe realize that sometimes people just want to get a reaction out of you. It doesn't have to do with race, your gender. Sometimes it's fun to just fuck with people, and men like to fuck with other people, okay? We like to joke around, we like to troll. I have had many people in my life try to troll me, and they're successful because sometimes I let my guard down. And sometimes, you know, it's funny as shit, even at my expense. If I'm the butt of the joke, I'm the butt of the joke, and if I think it's funny, it's fucking funny. But I don't begin to start saying they're sexist, they're racist, they're hateful, they're this and that. Sometimes we do things to other people just to get a laugh. And sometimes it hurts someone's feelings, and sometimes you're just sensitive. And this is one of those times. And it's not even like you're sensitive. You're doing this because you want to seem like you're in with the woke crowd. And that's what it's all about. It's about those sweet, sweet points that say, look at me, I love everybody. I love every one of you. The thing is, you can just ignore and ban these people. You don't have to do this fucking speech. But the thing is, the speech gets you more viewers. It gets you more followers. And you're a Twitch streamer. Your whole gimmick is to get more followers. And you say things like, well, I don't know why people watch me. Well, you do these things, and it gets your crowd in the door so they can watch you and spend more money. And if you say otherwise, you're full of shit. Because this is a business, and you do things to make that business grow. And most of the time, when I see people like you doing things like this, it's because you want that money. You don't actually care about the people you're fighting for. Because if you did, you wouldn't make the same mistakes of the people you're attacking.
and you know the parts of you that are good. So in your heart, you have to come up with a narrative that makes you feel better about the fact that somebody's asking you to confront the parts about yourself that you hate the most.
So this rant right here is just very nonsensical. She's all over the place and really trying to act like she's being nice to this person while being extremely rude. It's like, well, if you just look in a mirror, you'd understand how much you hate yourself and how everyone hates you. But I'm gonna say this, you can redeem yourself. No, you're being condescending. You don't care. You never cared. Just like you don't care about this movement that you care so much about. And you're just looking for a way to attack this person who was trolling you. And you're doing everything that they want. And it just continues to drag on.
And me telling you you're not joking is me asking for you to hold yourself accountable to be a better person.
See, this is just drivel. What is she going on about? She's just trying to sound intelligent about the entire situation, and she's failing miserably. You're a piece of shit, but you know what? I care about you, and I want you to understand that you are a bad person, and you are not going to be redeemable, but you are going to be talked down to right now because I'm going to make sure that I'm better than you, and I'm going to play a video game while I'm doing this, but I'm going to pretend that you did the most heinous thing to me ever in my lifetime.
You to hold yourself accountable to be a better person because you're not right now. And I'm sorry if that's hard for you to hear because you think you're the hero of your own story, but you are a footnote in everyone else's. I need a beer.
You are a footnote in everyone else's story. That could be said about everyone in life. Even the most famous of famous individuals or groups, their entire story goes bye-bye after years and years and years of life continuing to move on past their existence. It's very hard for your history to live on forever. And then that somehow is an insult. The fact that you are using this guy to say that his history isn't important, but yours is more important. You are a random Twitch streamer. You are an entertainer. You are nothing more than that. And you using your platform, and I'll call it platform in the most loose terms possible, to go off on a rant and tear this guy down who was clearly trolling you, makes you the better person. Because why? Because you're a female and you're on Twitch? That makes your word more reliable and more important than a simple mere troll? I think Twitch streamers need to realize they aren't gods. They aren't that important. They can do good things for people. They can provide an outlet for people who have shitty experiences on a daily basis. But let's try to bring it down a little bit. Let's get off our cloud and realize you are just another entertainer. You may be here now. Who says you're going to be here in 2 weeks, 3 weeks? Someone may find out information about you that you've been desperately hiding, which is why you prop up pro women, I'm pro black people, I'm pro this, I'm pro that. You know, most people with a functioning brain don't have to say they're against racism. Most people don't have to say they're against sexism because their actions prove that they are against those evil things. The only reason why you're doing this is because you want to sell your brand. You want to sell your product. You want to be on the same page as the woke crowd. Being woke is a joke. Being alive and showing the world who you are through your actions is what matters. Throwing up hashtags doesn't do shit. And it is against everything I'm about. And it's why I look at people like you and I call you out on your bullshit. It's because you need to be knocked down. And it doesn't matter if you're a woman, you're a gay person, a straight person. If you're a shitty person, you're going to get called out on. If you look at the comments on this Twitter video, you'll see lots and lots of people defending her in such an egregious way. That doesn't make any sense. That comment right there, they are just obsessed with. Anytime someone who takes down a man supposedly knocks them down a few notches. And then you have people like Cow Carnage or Co Carnage, the people that are betas, the people that are not very alpha, saying things like, "Officer, I think I witnessed a murder." Yeah, you witnessed a murder. I witnessed a murder. And the murder was of reality. They are in their own world. I've been in lobbies back in the day where I was crucified for just talking to my friend in lobby chat. I was saying something about a cat, and this guy comes in and he starts calling me a pussy. Starts calling me a faggot. Starts calling me a nigger. Calls me every name in the fucking book.
You think that's a fucking retard. You're a fucking retard. No, he's a fuck. Shut up. Are we all random? Sounds like you just deep-throated a cow.
Yeah, I deep-throated your mom.
That doesn't make sense.
Okay, I sounded like I deep-throated a cow, and then I said I deep-throated your mom, so your mom's a cow.
I'm a pussy that use my shield.
Oh, I'm a fucking... What do you want me to use?
Faggot.
You tell me what you want me to fucking use.
Prestige, you fucking fag.
Tell me what to fucking use, huh? Tell me what to fucking use, huh? Tell me what to fucking use to play the fucking game, and I'll still fucking work you. You fucking fucking faggot.
Pussy.
That's right. Yum, 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 I eat dick all day. Yum, 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 I eat dick.
You wanna fight?
Nope.
What a fucking hoe.
Fucking deal!
And I caved it, and I
deal! That's like, hey mom, I played with my dick today! Nobody cares, it's not a feat! Anyone can do that! You find him with a tax insertion, you wait from the spawn, then you film how the fuck you want! Whoopsie fucking do!
Dude, you and 9 and 23.
You talk shit like a loser! I thought you just won, yet you're talking shit like a little bitch!
Hello, monkey. Dude, you're hilarious. You're the one talking shit. You're such a fag.
Hey, I'm better than more than half your fucking team. Look at where I'm at. I'm above you. Shut your mouth.
You went 23.
You like getting raped? Is that what you're talking about? Because I saw you suck my dick, but I got your fucking back right now. You can't open your mouth to suck it, motherfucker. You just chill the fuck out, and we'll beat you. You watch, motherfucker. You beat us by 2 seconds. 2 fucking seconds, and you think you're hot shit? You think you're fucking...
I got a fucking boyfriend, and you're just looking for fucking dudes over the Xbox. Shut the fuck
Are you
up,
getting off,
you fucking fat bitch. Okay. You're gonna see me your fucking loose ass pussy tore up, you fucking bitch. Shut your mouth. Just shut the fuck up. You're muted. You're fucking muted. Shut the fuck up. I'm so scared. Shut the fuck up and go suck Oh, a you dick. can cuss me out over Xbox Live. Oh my god. What? You fucking weird. Oh, bitch, gonna mute me. Bitch, afraid of you. Fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Suck a dick. Suck a dick. Suck a dick.
Are you recording this?
Bad.
No.
At least I can get
Hold on, I'm gonna start. Oh my god. That's
Dude,
a
if I
what?
fucking saw you, bitch, I would punch you right in the fucking jaw, alright? Really? Yeah, I fucking would, dude. You're... Oh, okay.
You took a non-issue and made it into an issue where you had to scream, misogyny. That's sexist. Oh my god. Poor me.
Shots fired! Shots fired!